Hey, guess what? Video broke again. JRPG Historia Future Perfect. Feeling great about the whole endeavor like I do every time the video breaks. Time Captain Evan, Space Quartermaster Ryan.
Yep.
Virtual Stowaway Clint.
Hello.
Here's all you have to know. We gots to grind. We did a little bit of grinding. I leveled up. You'll see here, if you match this up with the last video. Some people are level 6 who weren't level 6 before. That's all you missed.
Yeah, you gotta get that up.
Yeah, it's not a big deal for archival purposes.
No.
What
You missed a riveting conversation, though.
That's true, it was pretty good.
What level are we supposed to be at this point?
9 to 10.
Okay.
This'll be fun.
Well, you know.
So why are you sticking right in here and not, like, going in the woods and stuff?
I don't
Right
know,
next
should I
to
go
the
into the woods?
I don't know.
I can go to the woods. Whoa.
I mean, I guess you're just staying close so you can heal up really easily.
That's mainly the thing, yeah. I guess I'll hit this thing with lightning,
Lightning!
and then,
Will the lightning, like, come back in some sort of way? Will it return?
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope lightning will never return. That is my solemn wish. Man, it's...
I think she's, like, the best character that Final Fantasy has created since Cloud.
Since Cloud, yeah. It's almost like she's a female Cloud.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say anything controversial, but, you know,
Her sword isn't as big.
that's true.
Of course, I'm pretty sure that he was compensating for something. Get it? It's a penis joke.
Oh! I was not on your wavelength there, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I'm glad I spelled it out for you.
It's a pretty fucking long trek from this game to Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns.
That's true.
It's pretty, that's pretty horrifying to think about.
And harrowing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that too. Ryan, I think, well, I'll have to play Lightning Returns because I haven't beaten it, and I want to play every JRPG. I want to beat every JRPG on this show. But you can play Final Fantasy XIII too.
Can I play the first?
No, I haven't beaten it.
Okay. Alright, I'll play it too.
It's a real good game.
Final Fantasy XIII is, like, the best Final Fantasy game.
Is there a
you-
collection of all those games?
No.
Oh.
What
No.
do you like about it
Me?
so much? Yeah, why is it the best one?
It's not.
Oh.
I can't keep up that ruse for very
Oh,
long.
I'm sorry. I thought we struck gold with a bit here.
Oh, okay.
and
Hold
yet
on,
here
hold
we
on. Restart the video.
Okay. Hello and welcome to JRPG Historia Future Perfect. Time Captain Evan.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right here. All right? It's about time that I get this off my chest.
Okay, I mean, I was going to introduce Virtual Stowaway Clint is on this episode. Sort of
Hello.
irregular. Hi, Clint.
Final Fantasy XIII is the best Final Fantasy game there is.
Those are some bold words. Why do you feel that way?
I think it's dramatic. I think the performances are fantastic, and it's got a great combat system.
Okay, let's deal with these allegations in order. It's dramatic.
It's a story told out of time that deals with time itself.
Wow,
It is a framed narrative of sorts.
that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a ton about what you're talking about.
It starts in what we like to call in media res.
So that means, like, we pick up and we're in the middle of the story. We don't
We're
know
in-
what the fuck's going on.
Exactly. But the fun is in figuring out what's going on. And you don't truly know what's going on in Final Fantasy XIII until, like, hour 28.
Now, some might say that's a flaw.
No. You see, but there's mystery there. There's mystery to be had. Why these characters are together? What are they after? Who is Sarah?
Who's your Who's your favorite character in Final Fantasy 13?
Hope.
Hope? Okay,
Hope.
what do you like about Hope? Is it mainly the
He-
name?
Well, the name is his personality, basically.
He's
Like
hopeful.
he is hopeful. He is the personification of hope itself.
Oh.
People like to say that he's whiny. I think that he's perfectly acceptable as a like 12-year-old being thrust into a political adventure of some doing.
Right. He reacts realistically as to how a 12-year-old might react in that
Yeah,
situation.
like what? I don't understand what's going on here. Lussy, falsy, what? And you know you're right there alongside him.
Falsy. Man, it is a pretty rude awakening when I played that Final Fantasy 15 demo and realized they were still talking about fucking Falsy.
What's the best part of the Fabula Nova Crystallis series?
Yeah. I just thought that 15 like started that way, but that they'd broken out of it.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess I sort of proved out that I'm wrong based on that demo, but that game might be good. I don't know. Might be shit. It's sort of hard to say with this series.
Have you fought a Groger before?
A Groger?
Yeah.
No, I've not. I think it's a green ogre.
Oh, it says Groger.
No, because the regular ogres are the purple.
Yeah, so that's an ogre and that's a Groger.
Okay, well, no, I have not fought the... Do I need to hit ogre really hard because it's all caps? Groger! Groger! God. This is such a fucking stupid show. Yeah, swing at nothing. Good job, Evan. So,
Have we dropped the? Can I say the truth now?
yeah, sure.
Final Fantasy 13 is bad.
It's a bad video game.
It's not good.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that.
I liked it at the time, but it is not a good game.
Not a fan in retrospect.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Final Fantasy 13 is a troubled video game from a storytelling perspective, but you know, the combat is so on point that. And they refined it in Final Fantasy 13 too, to where you don't even have to play.
Yeah.
You can just put down that controller, watch the pretty lights, then continue to you play as Sarah in that game,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And black-haired guy.
I'm gonna be that's right, Noel or Noel.
Right.
I swear to fucking God, there is a part in Final Fantasy 13 too, like a cutscene where Lightning extends her hand, and her fingers are like cubes, like it's a PS1 game. I remember this vividly.
She's stuck in a time stream. It's a visual effect. It's like in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, okay. I have this very vivid visual memory of that, and I'm excited to actually get to Final Fantasy 13 too, and you know, JRPG Historia Season 20 or whatever, so that I can finally see if I was right or not. Because it was so glaring at the time, I was like, people must be talking about this. Because it looks so ridiculous, and like the camera is so focused on it for such a long time. But
I just googled Final Fantasy 13 2 cube fingers and
I thought the title of this episode was going to be Groger, but you just very nearly have convinced me it should be Final Fantasy 13 2 cube fingers.
there's nothing here.
Yeah. You know, yes, I'm gonna commit to Final Fantasy 13 2 cube fingers.
Great. Glad I could help.
That's really, you know, in a manner of speaking, that's sort of all these episodes are excuses to get episode titles.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm glad we have it out of the way.
That's the real Historia Future Perfect, is just the title.
Well,
You don't
yeah.
actually have to watch the video. The video is there for archival purposes of finding the title itself.
Yes. I mean, the video, look, the premise of the show is that we're archiving every JRPG for future generations when inevitably future generations sort of transform and start to mimic what we see in these games. And so, yeah, I mean, actually watching them isn't a huge part of it. That's mainly a theoretical concept, sitting down and watching all of these videos.
Yep.
It's more just knowing that, when I'm long dead, all of us are long dead, and when
No, I'm not gonna die.
and when hair sort of genetically starts getting spikier, and people start like hanging out with really huge swords and shit. We were there. We could say we were there. We saw it. We conquered it. And I expect by the time I'm dead, the people will just stop making JRPGs entirely, so it will be a complete
Well,
archive.
Japan will be underwater at that point.
Yes, that's...
And San Francisco will be an island.
San Francisco is... No, if Japan goes underwater, San Francisco will have gone underwater maybe 50 years beforehand. I think I've mentioned it before, but San Francisco is a city literally built on the rubble of the last city from the last earthquake, so it hasn't got long.
Yeah, they're like trying to fit. No, this is a bad joke. I'm not gonna go any further with it.
You know what? Good call.
Yeah.
I appreciate that on this show we can
Have restraint.
we can have restraint. We can be like, you know what? I don't think this is a good idea. I'm gonna back out.
I'm gonna back away from this joke that was funny in my head.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start thinking it out loud, saying it out loud, it's not something that you want out there in the world.
Yeah.
It's not even that it's bad. It's just like bad as in content wise. It's just bad as in.
It's just a bad
not
joke.
funny.
It's just a bad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure we have... Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get to level 9, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Just,
prepare you for that.
Aren't there items that like level you up entirely, or is that just in like later Final Fantasies?
I think
Was that
that's-
ever in Final Fantasy?
No, I don't know that there are relics in Final Fantasy VI that will like make you level up way faster, but I don't know that there are items that just grant you levels. Final Fantasy VI, you could do this thing where like you equip two identical relics that gives you, I think, like 8 times the experience points. You can go to this one patch of land, it's like the dinosaur fields.
Yeah.
You fight these dinosaurs, and if you're really ace at it, you let everybody else in your party drop except the person you want to power level, and then they get 4 times, like 8 times a bunch of XP off the dinosaur.
Yep.
It's some good stuff. That is a game that I guess Ryan actually could play since I've beaten it. That might be interesting. If you ever fucking get off your ass and figure out how to record video.
It's the video I can do. It's the I can't pull audio from Skype.
Yeah, that's right. That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's all very weird. But I'm sure by the time we roll around to Final... My vague plan going forward is like, well, if we just did a Final Fantasy game a season.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like an okay premise.
Yeah.
For future success. Alright. Come on. Hit the Grimp. But he keeps missing the Grimp.
I just remembered one of the I think the final boss in Final Fantasy 13. Everyone was saying that it was like super duper hard, and I beat it in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were like,
I got 5 stars on it.
man, these scrubs don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you go play Final Fantasy for babies? And then handed the I
Final
threw
Fantasy Mystic Quest?
Yeah, I threw Mystic Quest at them.
Boy, I cannot wait to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Now that is a video game
Yeah.
made by people who know what video games are about. Pretty sure I was on the Wikipedia page because I was trying to get a list of all the JRPGs on the Super Nintendo, basically. So I went to Wikipedia. They have a list of all the role-playing games on the Super Nintendo. And I just buttoned through, found the ones that were made in Japan, and I made a list of 20 or 30 games. And one of them was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and I looked on the page, and one of the things it said was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest has mixed reviews due to its extreme simplicity, but people still like the music. It was, it was written in a way that was more formal than that, but the gist of it was the music is, I'll jam out to this music, but the rest of it, yeah. I don't really remember the music in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Maybe it's great.
Probably not.
I don't know if it's a Uematsu joint or...
Let's find out.
Some other... Let's find out. We don't have anywhere to be.
Mystic Quest, typing in Mystic, the first thing that pops up is pizza. So...
We're gonna watch the movie Mystic Pizza on JRPG Historia Future Perfect.
Composer Ryuji Sazai? I can't pronounce
That's not
words.
Nobuo Uematsu,
No.
as it turns out.
Yeah. This person also did Bushido Blade 2.
Alright. Bushido Blade 2, I think, is worse than Bushido Blade 1. That's my expert analysis.
Another composer on this was Mystic Quest, I should say. Yasuhiro Kawakami.
Man, I should make another fucking Bushido Blade. Those games were great.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole gimmick was it was like a sword fighting game, but it was a sword fighting game where
One hit, one kill.
most of the time, yeah, if you get a good hit on someone, they just fucking drop.
So it's
Yeah.
Titan Souls / Red Steel.
It's
I would say that it's, a fighting game where you get hit once and you die.
yes, I feel like that's a far more apt way of putting it. It's like Soul Calibur, but
Yeah.
it's really slow and sort of methodical, and the zones have loading screens in them. You're in one zone and you think it's the whole stage, but then you run through a tunnel and there's a loading screen, there's more to the stage.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game for cool people. Are there any better enemies up here? No, just more fucking ogres. Okay.
Any
Have
Grogers?
you guys ever played the Ninja Gaiden games?
Yes.
I wanna say that I tried playing Ninja Gaiden 2 when it was new. Well, I'm talking about... I assume you mean Ninja Gaiden, modern Ninja Gaiden.
Any.
Okay.
Really.
I have not played the NES, though I do own it. I've not played it very much, and I think I never played Black, but I played the sequel to that a little bit and found it, very frustrating.
Yeah.
So I did not continue, but I was also, 11, so... I don't know. I don't know fucking anything.
Yeah. That used to be the go-to hard video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we're talking
I
about.
the only one I've played is the Ninja Gaiden that came out on the 360, I think it was, or
Was
PS3.
that 2?
Um,
That must have been, because I feel like I remember buying Ninja Gaiden 2 for the 360.
Yes.
Okay.
yes. Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
Mhm.
Here people don't like Ninja Gaiden 3 at all.
No, that was a Ninja Theory game, wasn't it?
Yeah? Weren't they all Ninja Theory games?
I could have sworn there was this jumped to a new developer. But I could be wrong.
Team
Yeah.
Ninja did
Team
Ninja Gaiden 2.
That's right. Ninja Theory's a different thing.
Ninja Theory is the enslaved.
Ah. Did they do... So wait, which one did Metroid? Team Ninja?
What Metroid? What
Other
Metroid?
M.
Oh,
That was Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay. Super Metroid. Who did Super Metroid? Was it Team Ninja?
No,
Uh,
that was Nintendo Development Team 2 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Team Ninja was also Dead or Alive,
Yeah.
Right.
which is why Ryu is in Dead or Alive.
It's all coming together.
Oh,
Yeah.
they also are playing the or making the new Dissidia of Final Fantasy.
You must be pretty excited about that.
That just comes around full circle to Final Fantasy. Also, they made Hyrule Warriors.
Right.
I feel like I've said this before, like on this show,
Yeah.
but the coolest game that I played when I was a kid was Mystical Ninja starring Goemon.
On the N64?
Have you and I
Yeah.
had conversations about that? Because I loved that game.
I'm sure we have, because that game was super cool. I never actually owned it, but I would rent it all the time.
I had the same experience. I owned the sequel to it, which was like the side-scrolling one.
I thought the first one was a side-scrolling.
The first one for the N64, the Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, is a open world like adventure game.
Yeah,
Legend-
Goemon's Great Adventure.
Right, but
was-
what perspective is it from?
It's
Which one?
The first one.
Mystical Ninja starring Goemon is a 3D platformer.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a
Legend of
different
the
game.
Mystical Ninja is the first game that I think came out on SNES
Yes.
Yeah.
in that series, and that is a side scroller also.
And then Goemon's Great Adventure was the second N64 game, and it was a 2.5D.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
And
I feel like I lump that game in my head along with Kirby 64 as like 2D platformers where everything was really slow and the dude you were controlling was really huge on the screen.
Yeah.
Um,
I Mystical Ninja starring Goemon is probably not a good game,
yeah.
but I remember liking it a ton.
Well, sometime you gotta go back and find out.
I should.
Wii U Virtual
it only
Console.
sold 55,000 units in America.
Yeah, it's like super rare. You try and find a copy of that, it's like $100.
You just try and find a copy of Goemon.
Try it.
Just
Go ahead,
try
do it
it.
right now.
I fucking dare you.
Do it. Okay, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I've not played those games, but I am familiar with them in concept.
Amazon listing. One new, $500.
Well, yeah, don't get the new one. What about a used one?
20 used, starting at $35.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not
Yeah.
rare. I mean,
remember-
it's not like...
For it being higher than this.
Yeah.
American reviewers praised the game's story and setting for its quirky, unique flavor.
Damn right.
You're pretty... It sounds like you're pretty emotionally attached to, like, the idea of Goemon.
I mean, when did this game come out? 97? I was 98. I was 7 years old. It was cool.
I'm sure it was cool.
It was really cool.
Do. Okay.
There were like hidden dungeons that you could go to get like weapon upgrades and stuff. It was a cool game.
I remember this tower. I think it was like one of the opening things. You would climb this tower and like fight this boss at the top of it or whatever. And I don't know if I ever got past that.
I think I beat that game like 3 times. I rented it a bunch. I rented it 2 more times after I beat it basically and beat it again.
That was a Konami joint.
Yeah. That's... They're in the news recently
Yeah.
for, some
For,
business.
Or lack thereof.
Some business.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, well.
They're just gonna stop making video games pretty soon. I bet.
Yeah. And good.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not really bringing the heat recently.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Did they Make a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Wait, in 2012 they absorbed Hudson. So
Really?
technically they have the Bomberman license.
That hot Bomberman license.
Yeah.
Was Bomberman Act Zero a Konami published deal?
You would think that the Wikipedia page for Bomberman would have a list of Bomberman games, but no, you would have to click into Bomberman list of Bomberman games.
Yeah, there's too many.
What were you asking?
Bomberman Act Zero. Was that
Act-
a Konami game?
Was that the N64
That
one?
was
No, that's
No,
the
that was-
Xbox 360 one. That's the gritty reboot.
yeah, that's in 2006, so that would have been Konami published it. Yeah,
Yep.
What was the N64 Bomberman game?
that would be
Bomberman 64.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it's
Well, there were three. There was Bomberman 64, Bomberman Hero, and Bomberman 64: The Second Attack.
yeah. Bomberman 64 is the one I'm familiar with. I'm pretty sure that game is bad.
I remember playing it a lot, but it probably is.
You know, most Bomberman games are bad. There's like two
Yeah.
good Bomberman games.
Yeah, that's fair. Here's something frustrating about this game.
What's that?
Sleeping at an inn does not cure you of poison.
That's true. I mean, sleeping doesn't get rid of poison in real life.
So sleeping doesn't fucking heal you in real life.
Yeah, it does. You're rejuvenated. And also, if you're Daredevil, meditating makes you heal faster.
Yeah, that.
The last
sounds right.
core Bomberman game to come out on a non
What
phone
do you mean by
platform.
core Bomberman game?
that is not listed under spin-offs
Okay.
Or portable.
or portable. Yeah. Well, I guess 2010. Yeah, it was in 2010. It was Bomberman Battle Fest on the Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah.
So
That's great. Is that the thing that's gonna... Yeah, okay. I am gonna make an ill-advised decision, and because, you know, we've only got a little bit of time left in this episode, I'm gonna try to bum rush this cave
Whoa.
that we need to go to.
Is it Owl Cave?
It is not Owl Cave. I believe it's
Is it-
the Marsh Cave.
Bum Rush Cave?
It is Bum Rush Cave. Well, that's what it's gonna be once I'm done with it. Let me double check and see. First of all, why the fuck is Kyle out? That is not what I want.
Kyle's a cool thing. Kyle looks cool.
Yeah. How do I switch the...
Switch what?
Like,
status.
who's in front?
Status.
I mean, that's what I thought, but... It just goes in here.
Maybe it's like outside.
What?
Like you go outside and then can do it?
Like, on the world map?
Yeah.
That would be weird.
That would be weird.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Try. Can you not just button over?
No.
Select.
I tried that. Oh, let's just roll with Kyle, I guess.
There was a way you did it before.
Yeah, I
remember,
know.
Where you put like you or Gale in the front of the party.
I know. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go to this cave. I'm gonna see what's up at the cave, and if it's a bad scene at the cave, then we know what we're doing next episode.
Grinding for the cave.
Yes, grinding for the cave. It's just, you know, it's a pretty punishing game. Getting like 30 experience, need like 700 to hit the next level. I'm pretty sure I
You
need
press
to go.
the select button anytime you're walking around
Ah,
to enter the party formation screen.
I will do that then.
And also, I have the percentages of who will get hit, depending on their position.
Whoa.
Who will get
Yeah.
hit or who will successfully hit?
Who will get hit? Who will be targeted for hit
Huh.
from the enemy? First position is 50%, and then it bumps down to 25, and then 12.5.
Okay, well, I don't know why Kyle was down there then. He should be up here. Okay.
Protecting yourself, I see, Evan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's of the utmost importance.
Ryan looks evil. He looks like he's wearing sunglasses.
That's me.
I need to go south.
I burned my hair off the other day.
Why would you do that?
I was lighting a fire pit at work and singed most of my left eyelashes off, and then some
Hey,
of my
Ryan?
eyebrow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan, you're not supposed to stick your head in the fire when you're lighting it.
It is a propane, like, lit. It goes under, like, there's a propane pipe basically that goes under this like bed of rocks, so the gas is just like fuming up constantly, so as soon as you lean in to light it, it kind of just shoots up.
Don't
And,
lean in.
You yeah, I made a bad decision in how I chose to go about lighting it.
Hit the sag.
Sahag.
Sag.
Sahag.
You should use lightning on it. It's probably super effective.
I mean, if a person could just hit it, then it would die, probably. Thank you. God damn it. Also, we're not playing Pokemon.
If we were, my knowledge of it would probably be wrong
Playing
anyway.
an actual goddamn role-playing game. So your Pocket Monsters bullshit.
Clint, are you excited for that Tomorrowland movie?
I liked the first trailer, and then it seemed like weirdly Ayn Randian.
But what if there's a carousel of progress?
Then yes, absolutely.
It just has Ayn Rand's face plastered
then-
all over it.
Well, I want to see it.
Sure. If you go to
Um,
see the Avengers in IMAX, then you'll see like 5 minutes of it, according to Twitter.
Oh well, the closest IMAX screen is like 30 minutes away.
You should still do it.
Yeah, but then I could travel the pretty much, well, a little bit less than that distance to go to Alamo Drafthouse and just have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an Alamo Drafthouse close to you, then sure. It's a real bummer that Alamo Drafthouse that was opening in San Francisco is going to open without me being there. So
that's too
I
bad.
has slipped out of my grasp yet again.
A Cinemark theater just opened much closer to me than the other movie theater I would frequent,
Mhm.
and it's awesome because Tuesdays it is $5.50 movie tickets all day.
That's
What?
pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
Cinemark doesn't do that.
the seats are like almost awkwardly too, like you almost have too much room.
Mm-hmm.
Like just leg room is so spacious, and you can lean back in the chair and not bother
Yeah.
the person behind you, and you're sitting. Like, it's just great. I love the
Yeah.
theater so much.
I've
Yeah.
wanted to like go to see a movie recently, but the theater, which is in walking distance of my apartment, the Scotiabank Theater, has
Is there a bank upstairs?
no. It's just I think owned by the bank.
Mm.
It's a pretty nice like big theater thing, but when I went there, they didn't add any movies this week. It's just still fucking Furious 7 all day, every day, and I don't want to see Furious 7 again.
Well, Evan, I mean, the only other movie that came out was Paul Blart Mall Cop 2,
There must have been another movie.
Unfriended.
I guess I did see Unfriended.
I think the day that Avengers comes out, or no, the Thursday leading into the midnight that Avengers 2 comes out, that Cinemark close to me is only showing double features of Avengers and Avengers 2, or early showings of Avengers 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the theater I went to that had the stand saying, hey, show up, the day before Avengers 2 comes out and watch every Marvel movie back to back.
Yeah.
Shit. D-Box. Avengers has D-Box. Do I? No.
You didn't enjoy your D-Box experience,
I enjoyed parts of it.
but you felt bad.
I felt bad because there were other people.
Yeah,
in
there
the
were people
theater.
behind you who have to watch your fucking head shake up and down.
Yeah, like, is he having fun?
That's what they were thinking the whole time. Boy, I hope
Yeah.
that guy's having fun, because this
he-
is much less fun for me.
Yeah.
Avengers: Age of Ultron holds a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes to Marvel's The Avengers 92.
Yeah,
Well,
So,
I don't really use Rotten Tomatoes as a metric of
I know
anything.
it's a terrible like aggregate site because as long as you give it above a 6
Yeah.
on whatever review scale you're using, it counts as a positive review.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Metacritic is sort of a better judge of that sort of thing. And also, I don't agree with critical consensus most of the time, so...
but you're
Or if you
supposed to.
do, then like everybody just backtracks on how they feel a year later
That's true.
about things.
Well, yeah.
Well, Metacritic says
It's called
that-
being intellectually honest, Ryan, and admitting when you realize you were wrong about something.
Or you could just like something that you used to like too.
I mean, I do like things that I used to like when, upon revisiting them, they were as good as I remembered.
Like you and I still like BioShock Infinite. A lot of people don't like BioShock Infinite anymore.
Yeah, I don't really like Bioshock Infinite anymore.
Why?
Why? Because it's pretty racist. And all of that stuff is terrible with Daisy Fitzroy, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think Elizabeth is actually a very good character in retrospect. She's actually just a gussied up version of the same fucking rescue this lady character that is in every video game. And, yeah. And Ken Levine seems like kind of an asshat.
71 on
Metacritic-
Metacritic.
71 on
That's what I
Metacritic.
was gonna say like 5 minutes ago. Jeez.
Jeez.
Maybe if you guys stop talking for once.
That's true. Well, I just need to defend myself against this idea that I shouldn't change my opinions. I should just blindly follow.
First,
Don't we- Don't we
first-
yell at Matthew for doing that?
No, I don't yell at Matthew for doing that. I'm amused that he does that because I feel like I'm responsible a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, Clint, remember how when Hotline Miami 2 first came out and I was talking to you about how I was excited to see how long it would take for Matthew to not like Hotline Miami 2 anymore.
yeah.
He doesn't like it anymore.
First line in the Rolling Stone review for Age of Ultron is Captain America actually says shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
like Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Do you like the Beatles?
Yeah, funny.
Thank you. We have fun here. Oh my god, that cures 20? 30 hit points.
Rolling Stone is a bad publication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used to think it was a good publication?
No. No, I did not.
So
This is the cave.
Hello,
Welcome to
cave.
Marsh Cave.
Catch a Zubat.
No.
Gold-
I have a
gold bat?
feeling. I have a feeling this is gonna go real bad.
yeah, probably.
Let's kill this ghoul. Don't have any more cures. I probably shouldn't do that yet. Let's just have. Is there a defend? There's no defend in this game. What the fuck is drink? How is that different from item?
Oh, item is what you have equipped, I guess.
Equipment?
That's weird.
Okay, well, let's.
Free will it.
Yeah, I wish. I wish this game were as thunderously easy as Suikoden.
No, there was that one part where we had to do that like stupid wheel that we really needed to drop us off on that one side.
Yeah.
That was pretty hard.
People should watch Suikoden or Suikoden playthrough. That's a fun game.
Yeah. Or there was that gambling part where that was pretty hard.
Yeah, that part was pretty hard. There have been some difficult parts.
Mhm.
Ghoul has been terminated.
Oh no. What? Okay. Remind me. Wasn't there a? And I know this is going way off the reservation of what we were just talking about.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there a fan-made Twin Peaks video game?
I don't think so.
I will find
Yes.
I have
Yes.
seen a YouTube video of a weird fake Atari 2600 Black Lodge game.
That's what I'm thinking of, and it does exist.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Deadly Premonition, actually.
Yes, I can't remember the name, but it was like,
But it was like really good,
yeah.
but also really terrible at the same
Oh,
time.
are you sure you still like Twin Peaks or
Oh,
Deadly
I'm
Premonition?
sure I still like it.
I don't know why this offends you so
No.
deeply, Ryan. Having the strength of heart and conviction to change your opinion is one of the best things in criticism. Because it means that you're a thinking, feeling person whose opinions
Yeah.
change over time.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel. I don't think.
As opposed to someone who say
Duke Nukem
played
Forever
gu-
is still a
played
7 out of
played
10.
Duke Nukem Forever.
I know where you were going with that.
It is a real mess. I
Yeah.
figured that I would become not stunned after a little while.
Oh. 32 damage.
Whoa. Can't run. Okay.
Can't move.
Can't run.
You're
So
dead.
Kyle
Cured.
cured. Okay, so yeah, they do after a certain amount of time, but I didn't buy any potions.
Probably
This was
should
just a
have done
dry
that.
run, though, so we're fine.
Yeah, I know. Let's use a little fire. Let's light them up. Ryan, you're still a heavy hitter. You still got a lot left to give.
Yeah.
I'm sure that. Kyle, hang on.
You can do it,
You
Kyle.
can do it, Kyle. I believe in you.
Is this one of those things where if somebody passes out and then you win the fight, they don't get the experience?
Probably. I mean, that's most games now, too, so... I'd be surprised if this were forward-thinking enough to...
Kyle just messaged me saying that there's a new Five Nights at Freddy game.
What?
There's going to be another Five Nights at Freddy's game.
God.
I wonder if it's made by the original creator.
It apparently is. And it's
the-
called The Final Chapter, and it's coming out on Halloween.
It's hard for me to not feel like the release strategy for those games isn't just the most cynical thing that's ever existed. Because,
Oh,
like,
no.
how much different are the Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, how much is there where it's like, oh yeah, he couldn't have done this in the first one?
It
Because
they're
doesn't he
pretty
release
much
them
the
like every fucking 4 months?
Yes, but this one is going to be, a little bit longer than that, but still.
That it worries me that it's called the final chapter, because
Yeah,
the
because
fourth-
then you've got Jason Returns.
yeah, the fourth Friday the 13th movie was called the final chapter.
Yeah, the next one's called A New Beginning. Which is, hilarious. A hilarious reversal. I like to
Yeah, I
think
think-
that the person who wrote the final chapter did not write A New Beginning, and the person who wrote A New Beginning was like, how the fuck am I oh, okay, A New Beginning. Done.
I think the first Five Nights at Freddy's came out August of last year.
The first one,
Yeah.
it was a little bit sooner than that.
God. That's crazy. Aren't there 3?
Yes.
August 8th of last year.
That's...
And then
uh,
the second one was in
November.
and
November
then the
10th.
third was like a month after that.
And are all of those games like $15?
No,
the
they're
third
like
was
$5.
the beginning of March.
They're 5?
Yeah,
The third just came out in March.
sure,
Jeez.
whatever.
That's...
I guess.
I mean, that is when it came out.
Yeah, you know. The screenplay for Friday the 13th, the final chapter, was written by Barney Cohen. Not to be confused by the Cohen brothers.
I don't think anyone was confused.
He also wrote a few episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th: A New Beginning does not have a Wikipedia page.
That's surprising. Okay. So, let me try to fight these ogres. And ideally, make it back to their town.
A New Beginning was written by 3 people.
Yeah, that figures. We really need to get as many people in on this New Beginning as possible. We want to make
Yeah.
sure we're doing justice to the franchise.
The box art for A New Beginning is terrible. It's just a grossly round hockey mask that doesn't look like Jason's hockey
Doesn't
mask.
it have like a knife through the eye hole?
No, it's just like the eye holes are glowing pinkish red.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. I think I've only seen 2 of those.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
The final chapter is the one with the knife through the eye hole, by the way.
Okay.
I've seen the first. I've seen the first 2, and Jason Takes Manhattan.
There's one of them, I think maybe it's the final chapter where Crispin Glover is in it, and there's a part where he goes into the kitchen to look for a corkscrew, and he keeps shouting, "Where's the goddamned corkscrew?" And then Jason kills him with a corkscrew. Okay, all out of that. Whew, that Groger is really giving it to me. Really not letting up. I should have just made a fucking team of nothing but fighters. You're taking 2 damage from these guys and dealing 50 damage. I wouldn't even need healing items if I had 4 fighters. Music in this game is pretty good. Gale's dead.
Oh no, Gale.
You know, I think I might actually be able to make it back to town on Ryan's strength alone.
Yeah.
Do you know why this fighter is that strong?
Because he's Ryan.
He doesn't like reconsider his opinions about things, and it gives him the self-confidence he needs to take a lot of the battle damage.
I have never been wrong.
I've never been wrong, and I never will be wrong. Whoa! Talk about a good way to power level Ryan.
Just have everybody die.
I'll take it. It's a lot of HP.
Yeah.
I should just power level Ryan and try to go through this game with everybody else dead.
That's how I'm going through life.
Power leveling myself and hoping everyone else dies.
Yep.
Poisoned? That's bad. That's real bad. Oh wait, I do have one of those pure. Okay. Okay,
Drink it.
This isn't the end of the world. Keep going. Keep going. This is thrilling. Go, go, go. Ah. God damn it. Okay. Can I kill these imps in one hit?
Apparently, the new Studio Ghibli movie might be the last Studio Ghibli movie.
I want to watch that. I see it's on Netflix, a Studio Ghibli documentary. I haven't.
Oh wait,
watched it.
what?
There's a Studio Ghibli documentary on Netflix.
Ooh, did not know this.
And I keep thinking about watching it.
Oh, Planet Earth is on Netflix now.
Drink. Please don't poison me again after I drink this. I bet the thing that poisoned me is probably that wolf. Because he's green. That werewolf. So maybe I'll try to kill that next.
Did you watch Where the Wind Rises?
It's just
What was it called?
It's called The Wind Rises.
The Wind Rises.
I did not watch it, no.
Oh, I like that one.
I hear people
quite a bit.
like it. Yeah. I liked that from Up on Poppy Hill. That was a nice little movie.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was really good.
I still have yet to see a Studio Ghibli movie.
They're good.
They're really good. You should start with Grave of the Fireflies.
Yeah, definitely.
I've heard enough about Grave of Fireflies to know that I'm not going to do that.
You should watch it. It's probably the best one.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'm not going to start with it.
You should do what I did and just watch them all in order. That was pretty cool.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
I mean,
actually.
that would have you watch Grave of the Fireflies as one of the first ones.
Yeah, it's like the second one.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's like late 80s, I think.
Yeah.
It's real good. It's real depressing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, given what it's about.
Yeah, no, even for what it's about, it's... Yeah. You go the extra mile.
Gosh,
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
good at
the
this
second
game.
one.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at this. Look at you. Look at how good you are.
I didn't. My Neighbor Totoro was in '88. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's an early one.
It's also great.
Yeah. They're good at making the movies.
Yeah, except for Pompoko. Pompoko.
I don't know what that is.
That's the one that's all about raccoons.
Oh, okay. Raccoons are great. I don't know what your problem is. There were these really, really big raccoons. Like, I guess by big, I basically mean fat raccoons that lived around my house back in Novato. Occasionally, when I was driving up, like in the middle of the night to the driveway, I'd like see them hanging out in the driveway, and they would run away and like go into the sewer, like through the grating, but they were too fat, so like they'd sort of get stuck and have to like push themselves through. It's pretty good stuff. I'd recommend it.
How is Ponyo?
Eh,
I didn't like Ponyo.
it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that like people generally like. It's more kid friendly than the others, really.
I remember seeing a lot of I remember that being especially the first and probably the most I've seen of an American advertisement campaign for a Miyazaki movie.
It's okay,
Yeah.
but it's like it's just not.
And then Disney Channel would always air Kiki's Delivery Service, like all the time.
That's a good
Oh, really?
one.
Yeah. I like Kiki's Delivery Service quite a bit.
Yeah. Man, when is that fourth Evangelion movie gonna come out?
I will check.
I want to see that thing. I
Never.
wonder if I'd have the opportunity to see it in theaters, like I saw the third one. That was pretty neat. But
TBA.
TBA.
Yeah.
I did, seeing that third Evangelion movie in theaters did mean that I got to overhear some fucking internet people spouting internet opinions, but in real life.
Oh
Where
boy.
They were like, why would Shinji do that? He's so dumb. And it's like, oh my god.
So, Evangelion 4 got turned. The new title is Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, etc.
Yeah, alright. It's pretty good.
That
The
third
end of that third one is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Really leaves that story in a weird place for the fourth one.
It still hasn't come to Blu-ray.
Yeah. Those movies just keep getting better. I feel like popular opinion is that they keep getting worse. But I feel like each one is like significantly better than the one that came before.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, you can't do this to me. You cannot fucking do this to me, game. I am right outside this town.
I got you, Evan. Don't worry, I won't let you down.
Go.
Suck
Terminated.
it! Suck it!
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yes. Yes, you're all dead.
It seems like the Japanese release date will probably be in fall or winter of 2015 for 3.0 plus 1.0,
Oh boy. Okay.
etc.
Let's do it. Is this gonna heal my people? Or do I need to like go to a... Oh god damn it. Okay. Where do I have to go?
Go to the healing tent,
The cure place?
maybe.
This... Yes.
Go to the graveyard.
Bury your friends. Bury them.
Get some new ones.
They all have 1 HP. So, go back, waste 100 gold. All in a day's work.
Woo!
Alright, that has been JRPG Historia Future Perfect. Tune in tomorrow when, maybe I'll try to power level Ryan?
Yeah!
That would be a funny way to do this. JRPG Historia Future Perfect deactivate. That was a weird one.
I was yawning while I was doing it.
Yeah,
It was sloppy and like wet.
a little gross.